I deleted my daughter's acceptance email to Oxford University and forced her to work at a local grocery store instead. To my daughter, Chloe, I was the ultimate dream killer. The morning she was supposed to get her results, I intercepted the email from Oxford. I deleted it, wiped the trash folder, and told her she didn't make the cut. Then, I dropped a bombshell. Our family was broke, and she needed to start working a register shift at the local grocery store immediately to help pay rent. I watched her heart shatter. She looked at me with so much disgust it made my lungs burn, but I couldn't tell her the truth. The truth was terrifying. Chloe's sweet, perfect boyfriend, Noah, was a monster. A week prior, I found a hidden tracking app on my iPad that was mirrored to Chloe's phone. When I secretly checked his laptop while he was over, I found folder names of UK apartments he'd already leased right outside Oxford's campus, layout maps of her future dorm, and a hidden camera feed he'd planted in her bedroom. He wasn't just following her to college, he was planning to isolate her thousands of miles away from me where I couldn't protect her. If I told Chloe, she would have confronted him, and a boy that obsessive is dangerous when cornered. If she went to England, she was walking straight into a trap. I needed her grounded, in a highly public place with security cameras, while I worked with a private investigator to get enough evidence for a permanent restraining order and arrest warrant. For 3 months, Chloe hated me. She'd come home from the grocery store with tear-stained cheeks, throwing her apron at the counter. Noah stayed close, comforting her, completely unaware that the grocery store manager was my cousin, who was feeding security footage of Noah stalking her aisle straight to the police. Last Tuesday, the trap snapped shut. The private investigator found a GPS tracker welded under Chloe's car and intercept logs proving Noah. Once he was behind bars, I sat Chloe down and handed her a printed packet. It wasn't a grocery schedule. It was a formal, physical letter from the Dean of Admissions at Oxford. I had flown to the UK myself a month prior. I laid out the police reports, the stalker evidence, and the tracking logs to the university board. Oxford didn't just understand, they accommodated her. Because of the extreme circumstances, the dean granted her a specialized late-semester exemption diploma, a rare clearance allowing her to bypass the missed autumn terms, fast-track her first-year credits online with private tutors, and join the campus live in the spring with a full university-funded security escort. Chloe stared at the letter, then at me, the tears blurring her vision. She realized I hadn't destroyed her future, I had just cleared the sharks out of the water before she jumped in. She's packing her bags for England next week, and for the first time in 3 months, she didn't throw her apron at me, she just held me and wouldn't let go.